It may not look like it, but my remote control project is coming to a finish. It has 21 buttons. 11 of them correspond with the buttons that were part of the Xbox controller in this area, and 10 of them are for the channel selection, which I added to the middle of the top of the controller. I always either overestimate the size of the case or underestimate the size of the components I got put in there. This wasn't so much like building a ship in a bottle as it was putting together a jigsaw puzzle in a bottle. My biggest problem was the resistor sets for each of the buttons. Needing 2 resistors for each of the 21 buttons meant I had to really get creative on the placement of the resistor banks. Well, this is the more or less finished remote control. My green button is still not working for some reason. I've got the base station set up here to send the keys it receives to the serial terminal. Yellow button. We'll try the blue button here. We got a blue button. We'll try the little white button. Right there. And we have that one didn't go. There we go. White button, black button, a micro button. Numbers here. 1, 2, 3 is working. 4 is working. 5 is working. 6 is working. 7, 8, 9, 10. So the remote control is nearly finished, except I gotta find a way of attaching my battery to the back of it. It didn't quite fit where I was originally planning. But I still got ways to go on the remote control project. It receives the signals from the remote, and then it has to decide which IR signals to send to the various components of my entertainment system. I started working on it, and it's going to be based around a variable called state. And depending on what state I have the entertainment system in, off, or I'm watching cable, or watching DVD, or I'm in the TV guide of the TV, or if I'm doing the internet on the TV, it will change how it responds to the buttons on the remote. Now, I'm hoping my projects inspire other people whose skill set is limited to through-hole components like myself. That just because we can't do the fancy surface mount stuff doesn't mean we can't cram our stuff into interesting cases and whatnot. But this project does seem to scream out for someone with PCB skills, because you could easily convert one of these things to a radio frequency remote control that's propeller programmable. I had to remove the joysticks from this one and the triggers. I didn't have room for them, and I didn't really need them for a TV remote. But yeah, if you can make a propeller board for this thing that you just stick in there with maybe an XV sockets and a Nordic socket so they could go either way, I think there could be a good market for that.